Yo, come on, man. Back with another one. So we got Mr. Andrew Tate. I don't never hear him talking about God. But let's see what he got to say about Jesus. And you better not say nothing crazy. I might have to come through this screen. Nah, I'm going to keep my peace. The Father want me to. So, hey, I got to. But go ahead and like the video. Since you slide by. Hit that like button. You know how I go. Don't act like this your first rodeo. And if it is, hey, welcome. Let's see what Andrew Tate hollering about.
Yes, is there a reason you were drawn more to Islam than Christianity?
I read both books. I don't know if it was my time inside of in Islamic countries. I felt God. I felt it.
Oh, yeah?
I don't know how else to say it. I felt it. I felt it more when I went to the mosque. I felt it when I was in an Islamic country.
Let me tell you the one thing that separates Christianity that's scary to everything else on earth, in my view. If Christians are right, and the only way to get to heaven, which I know you believe in, you believe in heaven and hell, is through Jesus Christ.
It is.
Then every other religion could be good. There's no question about that. But the separation is that if you don't believe Jesus is the Son of God,
That's right.
then you don't get to heaven.
That's right.
And that's scary.
Yeah.
And you know, when I was in the hole, I kind of challenged God at that moment, you know, because my wife was Christian, my mother-in-law Christian. They were telling me, and
Challenge him if you want to, boy. Because I'm telling you, boy, you ask and you shall receive. Seek and ye shall find. I'm telling you, my boy. Ask him to show himself to you if you don't believe. Just ask. Genuinely ask him to show himself to you. And I promise he's going to reveal himself to you. And you're going to have a story for the ages, too. And it ain't going to never be a reason you don't believe.
I didn't have time for that. But now I'm getting in there, and you know what I developed, Andrew? I developed a healthy fear of hell.
Yeah.
You're in the hole. If this is it, if this is the rest of eternity like this, only a million times worse, and even if it isn't worse, this is it.
Yeah.
I'm here alone by myself, separated from everyone I love, and this is it. Eternal nothing. I said, I need to find out what's true. And at that point in time, I had my Bible in there. I had my wife send me every book you can imagine. Christian faith, Hindu, Muslim, everything. I was reading everything. And for me, the separation was, okay, all of this makes sense.
Right.
But if Jesus is the only way to heaven, and I reject that, then no matter how good I am, no matter what else I do, I'm going nowhere. This is going to be eternity for me.
Right.
So,
Exactly. Man, look at Andrew Tate chopping it up about the real problems in life. The real things we need to be talking about. Come on now, Andrew Tate. I can't believe I missed this. It just don't matter how good you is, all the good works you do, all the laws you try to abide by. If you don't believe that Jesus is the Son of God and he died on that beautiful cross, dog, for all of our sins so we can get there, you not going to make it in. You going to be at the kingdom just chilling, thinking you about to get on, and God going to say, depart from me. Because you didn't believe I sent my son to die for y'all, bro. I only had one son, bro. And he sent that bad boy to die for all of our sins, bro. That's a lot of sins, my boy. I ain't going to lie to you. That's a lot. Shout out to God, man. Shout out to God.
this is the separation. And I think people have to make that choice.
It's a super interesting conversation, and I can't wait. I'd love for us to do a podcast in a couple more years when I've read them both a couple more times. And I know I have more to learn. This is on one subject where I'm 100% a student.
But remember this, the only thing I want to tell you, I'm sure your brother told you this.
Oh yeah, every day.
Everything could be right, 100%, million good people, the countries are good, everything. And you know what? You know, you're more safe in a country. The United States is not safe anymore.
Yeah.
There's a lot of Christians there, a lot of people that profess to be Christians but really aren't Christians. Because you can say you're a Christian, but if you're living in a pattern of sin, if you're not living like a Christian, you're not a Christian.
Yes, sir. You ain't getting in there.
But that's the one separation.
I understand.
And that's important, and that's something you really need to figure out and think about, because if he is the only way to heaven, no matter how good you are, no matter how great the country is, doesn't matter.
It don't matter what you proclaim out your mouth. Does your works match what you talking about? You could be the best. You could say you the best hooper in the country, but you ain't putting up no points. You ain't putting up no assists. You ain't putting up no boards, no nothing, dog. You ain't no hooper, bro. Where your stats at? Where your proof from what you talking about, dog? Where the proof at? You can't tell me you got the BMW and I don't see the car. You can't tell me you got the mansion and you can't take me to the mansion. You need the proof, bro. So just saying you a Christian ain't gonna get you in there. And even just believing that he died on the cross ain't gonna get you in there. You gotta live as closely like him as possible. Not sinning against him. Doing your best to live like the Father. You feel me? Spreading his word. You gonna stumble, my boy. Trust me, man. You gonna trip over them shoelaces, dog. Cause we ain't perfect and Jesus died for them sins. But you can't purposely know you doing wrong and then keep doing it. It don't work like that. You gotta get right. You gotta snap out of that pattern of sin, so you can make it into the big heaven gates, my boy. And I'm gonna leave it off at that. Now y'all go ahead and like up the video. Let me know what y'all think about Andrew Tate talking about Christianity, because I ain't never hear him talk about this. And I love to hear some more. You know what I'm saying? Them boys chopping it up by God, man. Let's talk about it. Let's get right before this video game of life over with, man. Because we get into the last level, boy. It's winding down, dog. But much love to y'all, man. I'll keep God first, man. For real. Much love.